Today's date is October 2nd, 2014. My name is Balalia Mubashir, and I'm interviewing Dr. Robert L. Fairley for the Archiving Black History in Inland Empire project. His name is spelled first name Robert, Fairley, Firley.
F.A.
Fairley. We are interviewing here at New Hope Missionary Baptist Church in San Bernardino, California. Thank you, Dr. Fairley, for taking the time out to conduct this interview with us.
You're very welcome.
So tell us a little bit about Jack Hill.
Jack Hill has been a member of New Hope since 1950. He was baptized here, and his family kind of grew up in the church. He moved here with his family from Brawley, California, where he grew up as an adolescent. And right after that, moved to San Bernardino and became a member of New Hope.
And were you the pastor when he became a member?
Oh no, oh no! I've been his pastor for the past 22 years.
And what was your first impression of him?
He was quiet, committed to the Lord and to his family. My impression of him was an ideal Christian man.
So, would you recommend him for heaven?
Oh, without question. Without question, yes.
Why?
Because he has made worship a priority in his life and doing things that would be apropos and in line with what the Bible says a Christian is.
How would you describe his relationship with the church?
He's a very open person, a caring person, and very, very helpful in many, many areas. He's an ideal Christian man in that he led his family very, very well. He cared about them, and he brought that into our fellowship. As you know, we need black men who serve as role models, and he has been exactly that. If we could get more men working with their families, staying with their families, caring about their children and their family members to the degree that he wants them educated, he did that, and even worked 3 and 4 jobs to do it.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how involved was he with the church? Was he in any groups or?
Yes, he worked with our church in a number of areas. One with our anniversary committee. We have an anniversary committee where we put on a major picnic every year for the whole congregation. Because of Jack's expertise, he not only gave advice on how we might do that, but he also made his facilities available so that we could do the cooking at his house because he had all of the cooking, had all of the facilities to do that with.
And how would you describe Jack Hill to somebody who did not know him?
A very quiet, dignified person who was always supportive, always helpful, quiet but very hospitable, outgoing person, very quick to give you a hug or a smile or whatever he felt that you might need, he would do that.
Can you tell me a story about Jack Hill? Does any story come to mind that personifies those traits?
Jack Hill is also a part of our travel ministry, and he has traveled with us abroad on a number of trips. One I can recall so vividly because with his wife, with him, and several of his children, his wife became very ill while we were in Greece, and we were in the Aegean Sea, very near the island of Patmos. And Jack was very supportive in that he stood very close to his wife, held her hand through the final days of her life. And he not only stayed close to her and with her, but he made arrangements for her when she passed away, even aboard ship, and even, I think we were in Athens, where he made arrangement for her to be put away and then ultimately to be brought back to the U.S. He was there every step of the way. It was an ultimate sense of dedication and commitment. And that's what I remember more than anything else. That's how you should stand by your family and with your mate, and he did it. And he put her away very, very nicely.
That's a great story.
And even without even falling apart, he didn't fall apart. He maintained his composure. I'm not saying he didn't cry, and he did not feel burdened, but he took his responsibility seriously.
So he had the strength to be the head of the household.
Head of the household, and he was there for his family. He was there to console them.
So we're going to be doing this video for an archiving purposes.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Jack Hill, in addition to what I've already said, was also an ideal church member, but he has always served as a wonderful consultant. Now, there's certain people you meet who will not share with you their own expertise and how they feel about things. You asked him, he was very open and very quick to do that. And what I love about him is that I stand at the door each Lord's Day after I've preached. He does not fail to come through that door to encourage me and to hug me. As a male, he hugs me and encourages me. And he's done that every Sunday that I've ever preached in this church.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Robert Fairley, for the interview.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming.